Did you know that for every promising crypto presale, there are countless scams waiting to empty your wallet? Yes, you heard that right. Projects like Rexas Finance, Reitik Finance, and RCO Finance might seem like the next big thing, promising sky-high returns, but behind the scenes, they are nothing more than cleverly designed scams. In today's video, we're going to break down the strategies used by scammers in crypto presales, expose their lies, and show you exactly how to avoid becoming the next victim. Stay tuned because by the end of this video, you'll know how to protect your portfolio from these deceptive projects. This could very well save you a ton of money. Welcome back to TrueCrypto Insights, the channel where we take you behind the scenes of the crypto world and expose the truth about the investments you're considering. If you're new here, I'm glad you found us. Be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on crucial updates in the fast-paced world of crypto. Now, if you've been paying attention to the growing world of cryptocurrency, you've probably heard of crypto presales. That shiny opportunity to get in early on a project before it goes live on exchanges. It sounds like a dream come true. Buy cheap tokens, hold them, and watch them skyrocket. But here's the harsh reality. For every legitimate project, there are countless scammers who are just waiting to take advantage of that excitement and greed. In today's video, we'll dive deep into these scams, highlighting notorious examples like Rexas Finance and others, while arming you with the knowledge and tools you need to avoid falling into these traps. This is going to be a comprehensive guide, so stick around till the end. You won't want to miss a single detail. To truly understand why crypto presales have become such fertile ground for scammers, we need to first look at what draws so many investors in. A crypto presale is essentially an early-stage crowdfunding campaign for a new cryptocurrency project. Before the token goes public and hits exchanges, the project opens up a presale, offering tokens to early investors, often at a discounted rate. These early investors hope to make a profit when the token finally lists on an exchange at a higher price. While this sounds like an incredible opportunity, let's break down why it's become a breeding ground for scams. One of the first attractions of presales is the low entry point. Many presales have a low minimum buy-in, meaning you don't need to have a ton of capital to get involved. This makes them accessible to small investors who might be eager to grow their portfolios quickly. Imagine this. A project offers tokens at 0.05 each during the presale. Once they list on exchanges, they might be sold for $0.50 or even higher. That's a 10x return right off the bat. It's no wonder people flock to presales when they hear stories of such huge profits. Another major allure is the big promises made by the project teams. Some presale pitches claim that their token will revolutionize the industry, that they have backing from influential investors, or that they've already secured major partnerships. These types of bold statements draw in investors who want to get in early on what could potentially be a breakout success. FOMO is a powerful tool, and scammers know how to use it to their advantage. They'll play on your fear of missing out by creating artificial urgency. They may claim that there's a limited time offer or that the presale is nearly sold out, which pushes you to act without fully understanding the risks involved. While the opportunity to buy at discounted prices is real, it's also important to recognize that scammers use the same tactic to trap unsuspecting investors. They might make you feel like you're getting in on the next big thing, when in reality, it's just a carefully designed scam. Now that we understand what makes presales so attractive, let's dive into the common tactics used by scammers to deceive investors. These tactics are widespread in the crypto space, and you need to know them inside and out. One of the most effective ways scammers lure investors is through paid ads. These ads look professional and often mimic legitimate crypto websites, influencers, and even celebrity endorsements. If you've ever seen an ad on social media or Google promising a 100x return on a presale token, you're probably looking at a scam. One of the most notorious examples is Rexas Finance, which used paid ads to promote their presale. The ads promised huge returns and seemed legitimate, but the project was a total scam. Once investors handed over their funds, the website disappeared. Scammers are also known to interlace their fake projects with legitimate content. For example, they might get their scammy token mentioned in an article that reviews real successful crypto projects, This gives the impression that their token is part of the same league as established and respected names in the industry. Imagine reading a post on a popular crypto blog that lists top-performing projects, and in between genuine recommendations, you see a mention of a new token. At first glance, it seems like a good project, but the lack of transparency and details should raise red flags. One of the most dangerous forms of scams in crypto pre-sales is phishing. This is when scammers create fake websites that look identical to the real pre-sale platform. These phishing websites ask for sensitive information such as your private keys, wallet password, or personal details. Once they have this information, they drain your wallet of all funds. RCO Finance was notorious for using phishing tactics. They would direct users to a fake pre-sale website and ask for wallet details. Once users entered their information, the scammers emptied their wallets. This is a classic example of how phishing can go unnoticed until it's too late. A rug pull is the ultimate scam, and it happens when a project collects funds from pre-sale investors and then vanishes with all the money. Some scammers will create a token sale, market it heavily, and once they've raised enough funds, they'll simply disappear. ETF swap was an infamous case where the project's creators ran a fake ICO and took millions from investors, only to disappear overnight. After they launched their token sale, they vanished, leaving investors with nothing. Let's now take a look at some real-world case studies of notorious crypto pre-sales that turned out to be scams. By examining these examples, you'll better understand how these scams operate and how to avoid falling victim. Rexas Finance is a prime example of a scam that preyed on investors' eagerness to make a profit. They promised huge returns during their pre-sale, using aggressive marketing tactics and paid ads. But the project was riddled with vague promises and no real substance behind the scenes. After raising a significant amount of funds, the project went dark, and investors were left with nothing. Reitik Finance had multiple warning signs from the start. Their white paper was filled with nonsensical jargon, and they couldn't provide clear details on their tokenomics, roadmap, or even who was behind the project. Despite this, they repeatedly delayed their pre-sale, causing a sense of panic among investors. Every time someone asked a hard question, they were met with silence or vague answers. Eventually, the project was abandoned and the funds were gone. RCO Finance's phishing scam was one of the most well-organized in the space. They launched a fake pre-sale website that closely resembled legitimate pre-sale platforms. When investors tried to participate, they were asked for their wallet details. Once scammers had access, they drained investors' funds, leaving people with empty wallets and a sense of betrayal. ETF Swap's story is a cautionary tale about fake ICOs and rug pulls. This project used a well-designed website and promising marketing materials to lure investors into their ICO. They claimed to have partnerships with major exchanges and high-profile investors, but once they raised enough funds, they disappeared. The project's website went offline and their social media accounts were deleted. Investors who had trusted them were left with nothing. Roblox, RBLK, is another example of a project that raised suspicions from the start. Although it initially received some positive coverage, a deeper investigation revealed that their marketing strategy was overly flashy and filled with exaggerated claims. The project's team was hard to track down, and their social media activity raised further questions. Always scrutinize the marketing. If something feels off, it probably is. Now that we've covered how scammers operate and looked at real-world examples, it's time to talk about how to protect yourself. Let's go over some key strategies you can use to spot and avoid scams in crypto pre-sales. This is by far the most important thing you can do. Never invest in a pre-sale without first researching the project. Here's what to look for. The white paper should explain the project's vision, tokenomics, roadmap, and the team behind it. If the white paper is vague, lacks detail, or doesn't make sense, it's a huge red flag. Look into the team behind the project. Are they anonymous? Do they have any real experience in the crypto space? A legitimate team will often have LinkedIn profiles, previous work experience, or other verifiable credentials. A roadmap shows you where the project is headed. Does it make sense? Is it realistic? Is it? Before jumping into a pre-sale, join the community. Check out the project's Telegram, Discord, and Reddit channels. Engage with the team and the community to get a sense of how open and transparent they are. If the community is active and helpful, it's a good sign. But if the project's creators delete negative comments or avoid direct questions, that's a red flag. If a project claims to have celebrity endorsements or high-profile backers, verify it. Often, scammers will fake endorsements to make their project seem more legitimate. Do a quick search and see if there's any real evidence backing these claims. A legitimate project will never pressure you to act quickly. If the presale is offering huge discounts, but insisting that you must act fast, that's a sign that they might be trying to rush you into a bad decision. Never share your private keys with anyone. Use a hardware wallet to store your crypto securely, and never give out your private keys or wallet information to anyone, no matter how convincing they may seem. So there you have it. Everything you need to know to protect yourself from crypto presale scams. The world of crypto is exciting, but it's also filled with danger. By doing your research, staying skeptical, and engaging with the community, you can avoid the traps that scammers set. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button and share it with your friends. Let's spread the word and make sure more people stay safe in the crypto world. Have you encountered any shady presales or scams? Let me know your story in the comments. I'd love to hear about your experiences. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a video from True Crypto Insights. Stay smart, stay safe, and I'll catch you in the next one.